Welcome to the Design Webinar Series. On behalf of PNC Inc., my name is Ron, and I'm here to talk to you about designing electronic products. Our goal is to help engineers and aspiring engineers put their ideas in the marketplace quickly and successfully. Now, you might be asking yourself, why should I watch this? Well, to answer this question, watch the next few slides as we briefly tell you about the topics that will be covered in our webinar. Our first webinar will be about creating a concept. We've all had great ideas, but it's hard to pinpoint where they come from, how we got them, or if they're useful to society. We'll discuss how to create opportunities and, most importantly, not giving up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. All great innovators faced opposition and overcame it to make memorable contributions to the world. Combining your concept with engineering and modern technology is what will make it one of a kind. Now, the second webinar will cover technical specifications. Once you have an idea, how does it become tangible? How will you convey this vision to the people that will help you make it a reality? This involves knowing practical, technical, and physical qualities. Transforming a concept into technical specifications is challenging, but it's not impossible. We'll show you how. In webinar episode 3, we'll be going over architectural design. Architectural design has to do with what the board looks like. What type of enclosure material will you be using? How much noise will the device make? These are all questions that get answered in the architectural design section of our webinar. In Chapter 4 of our webinar series, we'll talk about the electrical design of a circuit board. This will include simulations and optimization for circuit design in addition to component selection and placement. This is one of the most important webinars. You'll learn about other important things like the layer stack-up and thermal design. In this webinar, we'll show you how to put it all together. In our fifth webinar, we're going to be showing you how a board is actually made. We'll go over electronic assembly and how components are mounted onto the board. During this webinar, you'll find out about the most important aspect in determining whether or not your vision will be a success: quality. And finally, we'll try to show you some different ways you can go about manufacturing your product. One of the first things you'll do after you have a prototype is to test it. In Chapter 6 of this webinar series, you'll see how to correctly test your product. This includes the various regulations and standards it might be tested for, the instruments you'll need to perform these tests, and other requirements. This will be one of the most important steps into determining if your idea will survive in today's market. In the final webinar, we'll discuss how to support your product once it's off the shelves and in the homes and offices of the masses. You'll learn about tracking failures and returns, finding better components to fit your design, and overall strategies for product support. Consistent improvement never ends. This series is about inspiring new ideas and designs for a changing world. Each of the 7 parts covers integral technologies and science that are crucial to the process. These advancements make our job easier, more efficient, and sometimes they can even open up new doors for innovation. After completing this series, we're confident you'll look differently at electronic products and the impact they have on our world.